Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Shock from 1946. It's the 26th film in the Vintage Drama Movie Classics collection, is directed by Alfred L. Werker, and stars Vincent Price and Lynn Barry. Well, here's a shock about shock, that it's its original title. So many of these 50 Drama Movie Classics films have been alternate titles, and it's nice to get to sit down and watch the original version of something every once in a while. Yay. Add to that yay that we get to see a film starring a young-ish Vincent Price, which doesn't happen every day, so double yay. And add to those two yays that the film itself isn't half bad, and you have 3 yays. Shock is a triple yay affair, dear viewers, and when I say shock, I am referring to the 1946 film with that title, as I do own another film called Shock. It's a 1977 horror film from Mario Bava that stars frequent Dario Argento collaborator Daria Nicolodi, frequent Dario Argento collaborator because they were, for a brief time, married to each other. But we'll get around to 1977 Shock somewhere years down the road when we hit the S section, because today we're talking 1946's Shock. It's a film about a woman who witnesses a husband murder his wife in the hotel room next to hers, and she goes into a catatonic state of shock, so that when her own husband shows up and finds her like that, he calls a doctor who says it's a psychiatric affliction, but luckily one of the best psychiatrists in the state is staying at the hotel presently, and when the psychiatrist comes over, it turns out he's the murderous husband that started the cycle up to begin with. And that's just the first 15 minutes. After that, the psychiatrist puts the woman in his private hospital and makes sure she either can't tell anyone what she's seen, or tint it so she seems crazy to anyone she tells. There is a nice crazy dream sequence near the beginning on the woman's behalf, and that's always nice to see a dream sequence where the director goes to some effort to make it dreamlike and not let it too plainly reflect reality with a Freudian angle. Remember kids, a cigar is just a cigar. Until it isn't, of course. This film was really short, flying in at barely the wire at just under 70 minutes, which is damn near the bare minimum length a film needs to be in order to be considered feature length. Damn, Shock. Way to shoot for the bare minimum. Very impressive and inspiring. That was sarcasm if my tone wasn't clear enough. In the end, the film is okay, but it made me wish I was watching Mario Bava's 1977 Shock, which isn't that good either, but better than this. I'm giving 1946's Shock a C, and tomorrow get ready for some zaniness because we'll be watching Cocaine Bear. See y'all then.